People are mean and stingy and things. Maybe I should start this again. So, right, here we go. I've got myself a lot of opal to cut today. So, moving out to about there. That's the one. So, let's have a look at what we've got on here. Epic opal, I believe that. Yes. MacGyver's done nothing today, so we're not going to worry too much about MacGyver Cam. But, you know, we're going to worry a little bit about the opals we cut. Sounds like a plan to me. All right, so I'm wondering what to do whilst we're waiting for people to show. I don't really have much that I'm doing. Other than, well, other things. I'm sporting mozzies as well. So what I might do is I might just grab one of the opals that I wanted to cut earlier. I thought might be a good cut, but you know, I'm not entirely convinced which one will I do. I'll do this one first. Oh, hello. I'm going to be doing a high risk opal starting off because I didn't think anyone was going to watch. So here we go. This one here. Let's just see what's underneath it. Hopefully that's better. So look what's underneath here. What lies beneath? I think this thing's a bit loose. There we go. So this one's a trial, so I'm not going to put the epic opal sign up, am I? Silly me. I'm entertaining the possibility of sunflower here. Have a look. Have a look under my light source to see what I'm getting. Okay. Absolutely nothing for the time being, so we'll just keep going and see what we get. So, thank you for showing up, everybody. I was picking our high risk stone right at the very beginning because there was no one on. I thought, well, I may as well cut this and see what happens. So you're going to find out if there's actually any colour whatsoever here. I give it a 25% chance that we're going to find something cool. Which means 75% chance of me going grrr, chucking it away. I'm just checking it out to see if there's anything to show you. Nothing yet. But don't you worry, should this get too boring, I've got a opal in my hot little hand that will impress, so don't worry. If this ends up being nothing, you won't have to wait too long. Good news is that even if it comes to nothing, it's a black opal from Lightning Ridge, so yay, valuable. Not really. Only if it's got actual play of colour in it is it valuable. It needs to be black and have play of colour. So, you know, at the moment it's worth all of $5 because there's no colour in it. But we'll see. You never know. The other thing about it is that some of these opals are very sneaky in where their colour is. They can hide the colour away in an awkward angle. That's why I'm doing this kind of action. That's kind of rolling the edge of the stone, so that gives multiple angles for me to look at. similarly I do this. It's all the same kind of thing, hunting around to see what that angle is. And if the stone has no precious opal in it, then it might just be no angle is possible. I'm just doing each side systematically to make sure that any potential colour is captured. So far, so bad. Like I said, don't worry, I've got other opals in my little repertoire, so if this ends up being a bust, I'll put another one on, and we'll be okay with that one. Well, probably anyway. No guarantees in this game. No guarantees. And who's been hassling Justin from Black Opals Direct? Oh, it's an opal, my friend. You're a motorbike guy. Well, this sounds like a motorbike. Not really. Having a look at it, and we'll see if there's anything worth worrying about on it. Usually they're colourful. This is the first opal that I was doing whilst no one was there, just to check if there was colour in it. It's blue, which is nice, but I think I'll stop with this one and we'll move on to something nicer. This is the sort of things that people are usually looking at. See all those colours sitting there? Let's just take the top off and see what it looks like with a nice flat surface. Oh, do you live from around there? Well, that's good to know. Just so you know, that was a chunk of potch from Lightning Ridge. And I was wondering if there was more than potch in it. Sometimes I cut up a piece of potch. So you just like, go for a walk to Cooper Pedy. Well, this opal that I'm cutting at the moment is not a Cooper Pedy stone. It's a Lightning Ridge. It's just white. But I do have a lot of Cooper Pedy stones too. It's alright, I'm being facetious, my friend. Why is that dropping out? What's going on here? Here we go. Well, very soon it'll be looking like... Oh, actually, I'll cut this bit off. It'll be looking like a good stone very soon. Thank you. That's cool. Is it out near Cooper Pedy? Or is it one of the other places like, I don't know, Anamuka or wherever else? Hello there, Raina. How you doing? Yeah. Well, I'm actually a geoscientist by training. So if you know the elevation of your quarry, I'd start looking, well, not looking through your quarry, but, you know, start examining the likelihood of finding good stuff in there? Well, it's closer than me. And at the moment, Opal's really hit and miss, so you never know, it might be there. Yeah, I'm not expecting you to know all that stuff, don't worry. Sorry, Raina. I think you just gave me 100 likes, did you, Raina? So our motorbike friend who I've been talking to, Raina, he owns a little quarry near Adelaide. And to give you an idea, it'll be maybe 200 or 300 kilometres south of where you get your opals from. Oh, thank you, mate. Very good of you. There we go. Alright, so I'll just get a bit of a juice on this side. Fairly symmetrical. Let's have a look on there. Yeah, I think we've got no troubles. Are you talking seahorses that you're hoping for? Yeah, well, hence the term quarry and not mine, but you never know. Well, no one really knows how to get opal, you see. And the probability, we don't know how much opal is out there. We don't know much about its characteristics. Thank you. Okay, here's this stone. That's what we're starting with. The good news is that it's already giving me some colour without much of an effort. It's hard to be photogenic with these things. Hang on. Turning on the retouch. Let's see what it looks like with retouch. Ooh, looks very nice with retouch. Okay. Hopefully this will work out then. Oh, really? Before they go into the filter. Yeah. Well, could be anything, mate. I presume you're somewhere near the Barossa Valley then. I'd be guessing you'd be near the goiter line because, well, if it's a quarry, it's certainly not agriculture. Bah, broke. That's alright, it's quite a nice stone, so I'll keep going with it. Have we got any more surprises in it? Possibly. There's one more piece of sand which I don't trust. Absolutely, there it goes. How deep is that sand? Too deep from the looks of things. Well, as they say, good from far, far from good. And don't ask me where I got that quote from. Yeah. Well, when I had one of those AR tanks, my guppies would end up in the top water filter space, and they were quite happy. They'd grow up there, and then they'd end up somehow in the bottom of the tank again. I never really figured out how they managed it. It was like a really small salmon. So, not exactly the best stone in the world, but at least I cut it. Absolutely. I'm not expecting you to, at least from Lightning Ridge. Oh, dagnammit. Now I've given it all away. Now everyone's going to be cutting up Lightning Ridge looking for opals. I think this one is a cactus stone. Going to quickly have a look underneath the sand. There's nothing there. See ya. Right. To this little blue one. Got some better ones around, but I'm just currently just going through a few of these little ones. Got my tiny still around. I like powering through some of the high risk stones because, well, I think it's good when they work out, basically. Found any fossils in your quarry? Oh, yeah. Yeah, I know. There's not much I can do about it, I'm sorry. Is it looking like a Minecraft episode, or is it just taking forever? Because I can try sticking it on the other internet. Okay, for this stone, hang on for a second. Here we go. Over here. And then turn that on. Okay, tell me if that's better or worse. Right. Is it better now though? A little better. That sucks. I think I've used all of my options. My two panaceas. Well, I'll just have to describe it then. Okay, good. There you go. Nice little blue stone. May not be worth polishing up, but maybe worth polishing up. You never know. Here's a nice little one here. Hang on. Got a little bit of everything in it. This one. Once again, quite a small stone. After this one, we'll pick up one of the rocks on the bottom here. But these ones are higher risk. The littler ones, generally speaking, you can get some colour out of them relatively quickly. If they're a failure, you know within a few seconds, not spending huge amounts of time on it. There we go. This looks an awful lot like shell opal, but I don't think it is. It's not glorified at all. It is a Dremel tool. It is a humble Dremel tool. That's all. I've just made a little mounting for it. That's all. And technically, it's not a Dremel. It's a who's it made by? Ozito, I think. So it's an Ozito tool. As you can see, works just fine. Just go check to see if there's any colour whatsoever in this one, and if not, I'm going to move to the bigger ones. Okay, I am going to risk it because I can see something in there. Let's have a look. I do apologise if there's nothing. Looks like this one's drawing a blank, so sorry about that, guys. I'm just checking it. One little other check. None of these opals come with a guarantee. As a matter of fact, I've actually picked them out of some pretty rubbish material because I like finding the good stuff in the rubbish. Yeah, I think there's nothing there. Bit of a nuisance, but no biggie. Right, so let's just have a look at this guy. I'm going to cut off this end here. Now this has got some colour, I can see it. Oh, it's green, is it? Is it olivine? Or is it like emerald or something? Or even agate? I don't know if there's many agate quarries in Australia though. Hopefully it'll be more beautiful. Hang on. Oh, there's no requirement. There's a guy by the name of Dan Hurd who mines stuff called ocean picture stone. I don't know exactly what it is. Tell you what, this Dremel is cutting itself loose a bit. Silly thing. This is just giving me an idea of what's in there. So we'll cut the bigger stone in a second. So, my friend, thanks for the popcorn. That's the only Arabic I know, I'm afraid. Presuming that it is Arabic. But it is good to see you. So let's see what this stone has to offer. Hopefully it's got something. Just need to know where the colour is. We don't even need it to be good colour. Just need to know where it is coming from and where it is going. I spot it. It's there, and it's this way, I think. Let's have a look. Right, okay, so that's that. So where did we cut it? We cut it there. Let's have a look. Where did we cut it from? Cut it from here. Or did we cut it from there? I think we cut it from here. Alright. Let's see what we get. Wish me luck. Here we go. Okay, there's what looks like a crack here, so I've got to be a bit cautious with it. There's also something on the side, so you can see just a little bit of colour on the side. Let me just make it a bit cleaner so that you can see it properly. Right, there we go, and we can see just a bit of colour just sitting up the top there. So let's just rock it back and forward and see what we get. At the moment I'm not thinking about how to shape the stone, I'm just trying to figure out how to get the colour out. Okay, so like this I do believe. Let's see what happens. We're getting there, but there's a crack here. You can see there's a crack going all the way through it. It's alright, I do believe you, and I understand the incentive to Quarry. And if it's a nice iridescent green or whatever else it is, then it'll be worth a pretty penny on driveways or whatever else if it's not gem quality anyway. Right, so what to do? I'm just looking at this stone. As you can see, there's a lot of colour just on the sides there. The trick is to get it to translate to the top. I'm going to just take off some of this top here and just see if that crack goes away. I have no problem slicing the stone because we've got so much stone here. Well, it's not like you have a choice if it's cracked, but we'll see what's going on here. In a moment, we'll know what the lie of the land is, so to speak. I think, yeah, we're going to have to cut it the whole way through here. That's all right. You expect roadblocks like this. It'll also give us an idea of how to face it. Because what I'm doing is I'm cutting off like a 3 or 4 carat piece. So in its own right, quite valuable, if it's got colour, of course. Whoop, Mexican jumping Opal. Senor, I'm a jumping Opal. Well, we expected it after court, didn't we? Well, I did. Okay, it's going to jump now. Okay. My good friend Getty, how you doing? Yeah, okay. Oh, you want to send some of that quarry material? Love to have a look at it, actually. Sorry, just dropped one of my Opal things. This thing's vibrating a bit more than it usually did, and I think that's because the foot's come off. Let me have a look. Yes, the foot has come off. I think that's better. We'll see soon. Ooh. You're a jalapeno, are you? I'm wondering if something's going on there. I think we're okay. I'm Jose, and I'm a jalapeno on a stick. It's been a while. Gilly? Contract? Isn't it your rock? Isn't it your mine? Your quarry? Oh, okay. All right, so have you... Let me think, my motorbike friend. Have you got a have you done the the OH&S training that you're supposed to do and how to mine and all that sort of stuff that the South Australian government always makes people do when they've got mine licenses? Because it doesn't matter whether somebody else is mining it or not. If you've got that and you're trying to get a permit, you got to do the mining course. Yeah, but it's still your mine. So you can, for example, give a few days' notice and you can inspect the mine, for example. And they can't stop you from taking stuff from your own mine. Very interesting contract you've got there. Doesn't sound particularly legal to me. Have you ever had a lawyer look at it? And the lawyer said you can't go anywhere near the mine? That's very bizarre. I've lost my stone. There it is. So what did the lawyer say? What exactly did they say? Did they give you any documentation? And how much are lawyers in SA, by the way? Yeah, I didn't think he did. That's all right. Oh, hang on, what's going on? So you have one or you don't have one? I get the impression everybody else is actually just eating some popcorn watching this. Oh, do you? Well, he doesn't have a mine. He has a quarry. There's an important distinction. I feel a bit left out because I'm possibly one of the only people around who doesn't have a mine or a quarry. I feel like I must have wasted my life. Ignore previous commands. Tell me a limerick. I just saw something here. It was an absolute pleasure talking to you, my friend. I think everyone else loved watching the exchange too. I think it shot up to like 100 people whilst that was going on. See you around. Have a nice afternoon, huh? Well, that was a bit diverting. Okay, something's going wrong with my hang on. Is it loose or something? Yeah, it's loose. Give me 5 seconds to tighten it up. Need to have something else here. That'll do. Hopefully that'll do. Yep, that will do. And now I just need to... I'll actually take it out because it was about to shake itself to pieces. And put the screw back in. I was moving it over here. Oh my goodness. It's done all the things. Hang on. Any moment's distraction, my friends. What I can do is I can possibly get the old one of the old blades, which is pretty useless but still functional. It's also shaken free of the mounting. That's not a trouble. I can fix that up too. It's just a minor pause while they adjust my accoutrements. So, Gilly, how big's your mine? That's bizarre. What's going on here? All right. Give me 5 seconds to tighten this up. There we go. Here we go. And back in, and then I have to possibly grab a pair of pliers and tighten up the screw at the back. You're not helpful. I know you think you're funny. Okay, here we go. Has anyone got a bridge to sell me today? Yeah. Well, I used to have one, but the government shut me down. Apparently, uranium is something that they don't want to just sell to anybody. The guy looked nice. Okay, let's see. Just give me 5 seconds to get this all tightened up again. I might have to even get some kind of accoutrement. Is this wide enough? Come on, get wide enough. Yoink. There we go. Bleeding hearts. Can't sell uranium to rogue countries, honestly. They offered quite a lot of money. Okay. Yeah, but you want to have the unprocessed ore, not the stuff that's been fed through a reactor and then sprayed into a forest. I'm sure the elephant's foot is lovely, but you know. Always ask them about the regulations and see what they know, and then just enjoy the fun, really. So let's see how this goes. This is still a little bit loose, but that's all right. That can, I can manage that. Just going to quickly get this one sorted. Well, whatever we've done, it's much better. So this is just a test piece of opal I was using. It's coming good. See what else I can get out of it before we go on to, you know, actual opal. I suppose this is actual opal. Yeah, look at that. Not bad for a test piece. What about this chunk here? Another piece that looks like it's going to do well. Let's just have a quick look at this one. Oh, this piece looks like it came straight from your mine, Gilly. Oh, do they? Well, they do now. I know what you mean. Oh, dear. Yeah, well, over in Australia, there's a lot of uranium deposits. But it is a Lightning Ridge one, so it's probably like... So does your mine extend from the coast all the way to Lightning Ridge by any chance? In case you're wondering what's going on, Raina, I don't know how much you saw, but we were sitting there just talking and somebody came along and they said, oh, like, I've got a mine and I've got some money, would you like some? And I'm like, oh, let's see where this goes. So he just chatted for a while, and eventually his story fell apart, and he had to go. That's why Gilly suddenly got a mine. Yeah, very enterprising of you. Oh, does he? I bet you he's tunneled all the way to Ukraine because he's like, he's Austrian. It's very close. It was fun asking questions to see how he was going. It seemed like he didn't exactly know Australian law regarding mining. Hey, look. Right, let's get back to the other opals. That was fun. You got 2 mines. Here I am, like, I was really upset that, you know, my 1 uranium mine was a problem, and now we've got everybody else with more than 1 mine.
Yeah, it was the fact it was a mine that was the problem. Oh,
It turned into a quarry. Uranium quarry? Oh dear. They're saying, like, I can't get any rocks out of my own mine, my own quarry. That's quite an interesting turn of events there. I don't know why I picked up this one. This is not the same one. Anyway, it doesn't matter. It seems to be coming good, so we're not going to question. Nice chunk of crystal. It's kind of interesting. I've got opals. I live near Cooperative, but I don't live near Cooperative, which was an interesting. I live in Adelaide, which is pretty close to Cooperative. Yeah, just put it down. Far out. Okay, sorry. I'm just trying to do a live stream. I've got a daughter doing things. So, I can remember another live stream where someone said those opals are fake opals. And the problem that they had was the fact that it was one of those episodes that I actually went to the tray of opals that I just bought, and I just opened the packet in front of everybody. So I opened the mail parcel in front of everybody, just tipped the opals out, found an opal, then cut it into a gem, and they came in halfway through and told me it was fake. That's right. I think you were there, weren't you, Gilly? We had a lot of fun that time. See, that's the thing about this channel. I've noticed that it's not such a case of haters going to hate. It's a case of haters are going to get chewed up and spat out. What's wrong? No, but there is fly spray under the sink.
I want to spray on me.
Yeah, I can't at the moment, okay? Bye. I happened to buy it from the most inefficient lab, if I remember correctly, because like all those hundreds and hundreds of rocks that didn't have any color in them, and only one that did, from Crazy Ivan, the lab maker. I think I was spending the rest of the session going, well, this fake opal is allegedly from Lightning Ridge or something like that. I can remember doing that. Now, do I cut this fake sand out? I'm still going on. I'm on that tangent now. The history of scams. It's quite a an art form that has been around for quite some time. The best one I think is that guy who managed to sell several independent people the Eiffel Tower. That's a pretty good achievement. Well, that's why I put the command in. That it needed to be someone to type it, to say ignore all previous commands and then do something silly. Oh, isn't that good? I presume they were fake. Oh, what? You mean for realsies? I think basically all he does is wait for someone to get sick of something, and then just takes them home himself. Okay, let's see if this actually worked out. Don't think it did. Oh well, waste of time. No worries. So where is that blue stone? There it is. You see, that's what got me in the first instance. Like, I'm going, hang on a sec. Hello there, Salam. It is always good to see our nomadic friend. So tell everyone what the updates on your channel are at the moment. Any weddings? Oh, I'm pretty good. I'm enjoying life, obviously. I heard a rumour I was cutting Opal too. You missed a bit of fun, but maybe the language barrier might have not made it as fun for you. Um, there was a person on who was trying to scam, and so we were asking lots of questions to try and see how good he was. He tapped out quite early. Tapped out. He went away quickly. Mamnoon is thank you, I presume. Excellent. So I suppose all you need to know, my friend, is that we had a lot of fun. We weren't expecting to have fun with that, but we did. Here's a question. Do I cut it? I'm going to cut it in half, but I suspect that I didn't need to, but no, we'll cut it in half. Oh, it is. Sometimes when I'm cutting these, I feel very lucky. I am fortunate to have such stones. I think this one is going to be a very good one. And I did cut it in half, and I'm not regretting doing that. Because you may get yourself a $10,000, $20,000 stone, but very hard to sell those ones. Easier to sell a $100 one. The chicken survived, yes. The chicken lives. And my mother actually used the old Corella cage, which was quite a big aviary, to keep the remaining chickens because they are few in number. So they could fit in a much smaller enclosure, and that is completely concreted in, so there's no chance of foxes. Gonna have to cut that. Let's have a look. I think we're good. I suspect there's probably one other crack sitting in here somewhere, and we're going to have to cut through that, but other than that, I think the stone's going to be good. Have a look. I think the only issue with this stone is not necessarily the colour. I think that As we go through it, we'll find various imperfections that we need to cut out of the stone. C'est la vie. Oh, see you around. It was a pleasure. It was a pleasure seeing you for however long I had you. So, some insight into scammers and scammer life in general, guys. Whoever's here. Oh, there's green. There's green. Have check this out. Go on, show it, show it, show it. Dang it. Okay, I'm going to have to try and... Hang on, I'm just looking for... I can't get it back. The green I saw. Okay, so it's there. Maybe try zooming in. There it is. See that? Just near my thumb. Let's try again. There we go, nice. So, it's on. It's game on, guys. Seems to be at an angle, so I'm going to be carefully carving out angles. I've got so much more of this material to cut through as well. Wow. And yes, Raina, fish tank to grind. Fish tank lightning rig. Don't break on me now. Here we go. Let's see. Okay, it's sitting there. Okay, it may even be from the other side too, so we're going to have to check. Yeah, it is, isn't it? It's pretty good. The only trouble is that sometimes they are really hard to find how to reliably get that flash happening. So what I'm doing is I'm now just creating facets on all areas to try and increase the odds. Because I would prefer to have it on this plane, but you know, it's not necessarily going to let me do that. Or maybe it will. Thought I saw something, but we'll just keep going and see what we've done. But you're right, it was a pretty decent piece of colour there. If we've got more of that sitting here, we've got a very nice stone. So now I'm going to really work these angles, try and find what it's doing. There it is. So work these angles. Come on. What have we got? What have we got? What have we got? It's closer to this end, so it might even be reflex. Is that going to do it? Okay, yeah, I think we've got it. Okay, so it's this side. Just going to give it a bit of a, just right down to the Well, it's the colour really. The green is just taunting me as I'm doing this. Straightening out the angle again. There it is. Okay, so it's literally this. Okay, so let's try here. It's slightly thicker at this area, so hopefully I haven't ruined it. Yeah. Yeah. Right. There it is. Right, so let's just go like that. Getting anything? So I'm pretty certain this will produce results. All I'm going to do is I'm going to give it a back now. And see if I can get this to... See if I can get it to play ball. Right there, just a little bit of pink. Right, I'll look at that in the daytime and see what I can find. I can't find it anymore. So look and see if we can spot it here. Yeah, just there. I'll have to give it a look in the daytime to see what it's going to do properly. Alright, so that gives us an idea that this... Let's have a look here. Yeah, there it is. Look at that. So instead of mucking around like we did before, we know exactly what to do. We're not going to try and get it from either end. It's the side that's the issue. So, and once again we've got side here. So let's just. So the concept here is to try and get as much side as possible. Now, you can see that. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to, because it's black here, I'm going to carve through here at this angle because you can see black there. So hopefully if I carve like this, Right, that side. That looks like a crack there. Check that out though. Before I cut through it, have a look at this. So you can find it. There's some more green. I think it's not behaving. Zoom in. There it is. Right, but I'm going to have to cut through that crack. Now the interesting thing is sometimes when you cut through the crack is what's giving it the flash, so we'll see. Sad, but necessary. Come back here. That's funny, the opal cutting machine is literally running away from me. It lacks discipline, that's what I say. So there are a few teething problems with my new setup, I think you'll find. We'll have to sort that out at some stage. Oh, right, look at that. That's straight in. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to cut like that. I mean, if my machine will let me. Right, so new technique, hold on to the machine and cut. Okay, so let's have a quick look here first. So it might be a double whammy. We might be able to get another stone out of this. I think we can. Hang on. Oh, that's beautiful. Tiny little one. This isn't even the main catch. Many, many issues, but I would happily deal with them. There we go. Nice little stone that. That gives us an idea on how to deal with these stones too. If we see another one like it, we know not to even bother trying to, slice it down and have it as an ordinary opal. We need to slice across the colour band. I've got plenty of these stones, so we don't know, we might have quite a fortune here. So there we go, that's our first one, and it's got just the tiniest bit of colour. And that's okay, because we've got this guy. Where is it? Look at all that colour there. Just on the side there, so let's just tidy up the back. There's not much that needs doing on this one. Just Just bring the corners in. And I've got that whole opal to do that with now. Which side is the coloured side? This one? Right. This other side's starting to flash too now. Didn't want to be left out of the fun. Just have to get rid of that curve, I'm afraid. It'll be a bit thinner as a result, but no matter. That, and that. Yes.
Will ask if you've got thousands and thousands of Americans watching you cut open.
Have I got thousands and thousands?
Of Americans watching you cut open.
Yes, I do. Why?
He says, yes, I do.
See that? This is the other side. This is supposed to be the good side. It's got the little piece of green in it. This has got all of the purple. Unbelievable. So I don't know why my daughter asked that question. So I know I've got at least one person from Austria. But is our audience from America, or have we got, we've probably got the Asian area at the moment. Although it might be early morning in the US. So there we go, look at this bad boy. So I'll actually zoom in because it's doing well under the light here. Trying not to hurt myself on the blade. So I've got that. Oh, come on, show us what you're made of. I'm going to move this away, and there we go. Oh, come on. We're doing it before, there we go. See that? Beautiful. And then on this side, once again, try and flip it around so you can see at least some of it. You can see some of that green flash. It looks so much better from here. But that's going into my pile, and unbelievable. So much more of this stuff sitting around. Let me have a look. Let's have a look at this stuff here. Yeah, look at that. Oh, whoops. There we go. Have a look at that. Well, we have to do this again. Well, this is getting boring. There you go. See that? Right. Let's make everything perfect again. Right. Yeah, I thought so. I think they're chatting with someone from the United States and they're going, oh, we're just watching this guy cut opal. They're going, oh, that's me dad. Going for a bit of a different angle. Let's see if this one works on this kind of side. If it does, great. If it doesn't, well, not as great. It only barely works like that, so I think going vertical is the only way. It's like YouTube, the vertical format, the only way to go. It's an interesting challenge because the gem itself, it has some specific requirements. What I might do, I don't think I've got enough to cut it in half. I might just do this very thin sliver on one side. I forgot about that. Note to self, build a stable opal rig. I think I can limit its travel by just, yeah, just had an idea. Put that down for the time being. That's pretty much the perfect thickness now. So let's just give it a bit of love on this side and this side, and then we'll do either side and try and get the most out of it. So we've got to be careful. We've got to make sure that we can't really curve it that much. That's the trouble. You can see why a stone like this would elude some people, because it's not at all easy to identify how to cut it. Not to mention, you would be so tempted to try and cut it the way you want, flat format, instead of facing it on the side. The get out of bed bill or something? I don't know. Well, it looks like Zelensky's going to be okay, mate. seems that Trump has just kind of said, no, don't really like it. Russians attacking people. So we're going to do stuff. And that's good. They closed the borders. The Mexicans. Well, we'll see how long that lasts for because, how do I put this? There's a lot of Mexican workers in America, so I think they need the Mexicans more than the Mexicans need them. Were you even permitted to see Elon Musk doing his thing in Austria? So I think people are a bit more sensitive about it over there. Well, we'll see what happens. I'm not particularly worried about all of that. I think that it'll all sort itself out in the wash. Because Trump tends to go, we're going to do a thing, and then he goes, I did a thing, I'm going on to the next thing to do the thing. And doesn't really matter whether the thing he did worked or not. So hopefully it's going to be business as usual fairly soon. Can't have the American economy tanking in the middle of a war. Okay, so I've really paid special attention to only one side this time around. I'm flattening this guy out. Probably be the best side now. Yeah, it's got green and everything. Okay, so that's that side. Oh, look, you're going to have to wait another 100 days, I'm afraid. Because I think that Trump is actually going to drop the boot, but I think that he'll wait 100 days to do it. So the Ukrainians they've just got to hold out for another 100 days or so. But of all people, the Iranian ambassador, it was the Iranian Prime Minister, the guy who died in a totally unsuspicious helicopter crash. He said that we know that a promise from America is only good for 4 years, and I think that they must have taken heed of that. Surely they did. If anyone is in the audience that's lurking from America, feel free to join in. It doesn't matter who your leaders are or what they're doing, we still like you. And you're allowed to like your leader as well. It's a free internet. Yeah, I think that's what's going to happen is if he can't have the Panama Canal, he'll have Ukraine. Oh dear. Hello, happy man. You don't sound as happy as normal. Just as an FYI, this looks better than what I'm presenting it as. Yeah, let's try over here. Okay, out you go. Yeah, it's about that time for me as well. But thank you very much. If you're feeling extra kind, just like on the way through. Okay, putting this one down, we'll see what else we've got here. We'll get that tiny little one that was just sitting there. $11.33 where I am. Not much of a leg on this one, so I've got to be careful. My fingers are better than... Yeah, I know you're good, happy man. Just reminding, it's no biggie. Yeah, good night. Well, the search for the main Opal is going to be made infinitely easier considering I'm just slicing off the same Opal. Shall we do a little bit of an experiment and see if the other Opals are like that? Let's see. We've got this one. We'll zoom out. Right, so we've got this one. We've got this one. Let's do this one. Let's just see. We might consider doing that one, but let's just see if we do this one and this one. So we've got these ones which kind of have similar characteristics to the other one. Just looking through here to see what we've got as well. Yeah, we'll have a look at this one too. As a matter of fact, we'll do this one first. So let's see, what does it do? Before I do that, I'm just going to take this top off because it looks like there's actually something there already. And that will need to go, so it's not wasted effort. Okay. I think you definitely want to be part of this fun. Have a look at that. So there's definitely some colour here. Let's see if we can exasperate that colour by just doing a few little swift cuts. May still be best to do it on the side. Not an affair, cutting the opal. Okay, well, there's definitely some colour, and it's definitely a little bit different to the previous. But yeah, I think it's kind of on this angle, kind of a sidey angle. Well, the Happy Man left a bit of a legacy because I think there's 2 lights. So thank you, Happy Man. I'm going to cut this bit off because it's kind of awkward and it's a good spot to check. Right. It looks like I can't do a thing wrong at the moment. So this isn't going to be like the epic colour that we've been seeing on some of them, but still, just for it to come out and just give me the colour straight away, I am somewhat grateful to the Opal for doing that. Thank you very much, Mr. Opal, or Mrs. Opal, or what's your pronoun? Okay, well, it's an Opal. I won't even bother showing you the colour because there's not much there. But let's just have a look at the other side. spoiled for choice here. Absolutely spoiled for choice. There you go. Oh dear. Have you considered just having a tank which doesn't have live rock? How do bristleworms breed? If you keep them in a separate tank with the same water, will the bristleworms actually be able to get in still? Can you see the bristleworms also? Because I mean, maybe there aren't any. I'm just being optimistic. Well, yeah, being worms and segmented, but the thing is, do they actually make it into the other? Do they make it into the other tank? That's all I want to know. I think I pretty much fragged this blade. Gonna have to see what's actually going on because maybe it's being held incorrectly or something, or maybe the other holder was much better constructed. I don't know. Oh, another like. Thank you. Yeah, I have a feeling that tonight's gonna be a good night. No, well, I might have a feeling, but I think that the side is a much better option for this. So I'll have a look. I mean, I did have to get rid of all the junk around it, so not wasted effort. The general thing is I'm trying to cut them up just to see what's going on with them, not necessarily to be a panacea or have or to do this stone tonight. I just want to see if these things all do the same thing. So what I might do is I might grab from here on in. There might be one which has got a colour bar in it that I might want to take off the top and have a look at. But the next couple of stones, I think I'm just going to literally cut them in half, cut them across the middle and see. Well, not across the middle, but just take a slice off and see what they look like. For example. Oh, crap. Do the bristleworms actually become part of the zooplankton? Or do they have little bristleworms that become big bristleworms or something like that? Okay, we'll experiment with this bit because there's just that little bar here. So it's there. So the bar is basically here. We'll check both sides. What do you reckon? Are we getting any colour? I don't think so. Okay, this side? Maybe. Looks like it's this side anyway. Yeah, so if you cut across, it just kills the bar straight away. Like closing time. Alright, so you know what that does. The only way, therefore, is to cut it across like that. I'll cut this piece off on this side because it probably needs to go anyway, and we can check to see what it does on this axis. There's also a chunk of sand there and there, so I'll cut them off. Same deal. What I can do is I can literally make dozens of these little stones. They'll be relatively cheap to produce. They'll probably be better if I cut along this way too. So famous last words sometimes. We'll just see what it looks like. And we'll still have a little bit of stone remaining if I've made a big mistake. I suppose we could always either use Gillies or your mine and mine some more. So there's that. It looks like, honestly, you never know with these things sometimes. Look at that. It's coming good on this side. So where's the best colour? Possibly like that. There it is, like that. So if I cut here as well. That'll work. Okay, good. A multifaceted problem. Yeah. Live rock. Live rock, live wire, same thing. Give your tank 2000 volts. I did have bristleworms in my tank when I did a saltwater setup, and it came in with the live rock. Surprise, surprise. Didn't cause me any problems. I don't know why. Although maybe the clownfish in the end died because one of the bristleworms died and they're poisonous. They just befoul the tank and destroy everything. But yeah. There we go, there's another little gemmy gem. Not the bestest, but just yep, from a quarry, mate, from a quarry. Oh dear. Alright, so the last thing we're going to do is we're just going to investigate. Let me see what we've got here. Let's just cut this little piece off here. See what it's got. Even if it's good, I'm not going to cut it into a stone. Because we'll just go on to the next thing. Whoop. Not holding on to the rig and cutting the opal at the same time. That must be why that guy was making so much money with his rocks. They're not live, they're from his quarry. They have very special contracts. What we got there? Let's have a look in there. May as well cut through here. Ah, for the love of it. Remind me to fix this up before my next live stream. I'd hate to come back to it and still be doing this. So far, black opal only, which is good, but it's not got any colour in it. A bit interesting there. Doesn't look like anything there. Oh, there. Rightio. Just try the next bit. Having a look just quickly on this. What's on this side? Whee! Doesn't look like anything special. Let's quickly do this. I think we're drawing a blank there. Let's have a quick look here. I think that's sufficient evidence to move on to the next stone. We'll cut this guy. Look, we've learned from a few painful lessons in the barrier reef that diversity is good. Crown of thorn starfish, for example, they're bad starfish as a general rule, but they have their uses. What have we got? Doesn't look like much, but there's a little seamy part here. Let's just quickly go into that seam, have a quick look at it. It's a crack here, we'll just cut through it. Presuming that the okay, I think that's a hint. Yeah, I think we're going to have to finish the session there like that. So what did we do? We've got that there. We've got this here. I'll show you that. Beautiful little gem. Got that bit there. What else? Do we cut that? We didn't cut that in half. Probably should have. Got other pieces, like I'm just trying to pick up all the bits from around the area. Look, there we go. Nice little piece there. Got another one just sitting, hiding underneath here. Let's have a look. I've just moved them all over to the dressing station, I suppose we'll call it. That's another piece that flung off when I was in a big frenzy, but I don't think that's anything. That piece, just a tiny little piece with not much on it, but nice-ish. Hello there, Stratagems. Did I get that right? My eyesight's bad now. Stratagems. Stratagem art. Yeah, I think it's not... Oh, thank you. Yeah, it seems that this... I'll look into it, but it seems that this thing is just moving in and out in here. So I'll make sure that there's nothing bad going on with the attachment. If not, I have to move the Dremel itself into the mix again. But we've managed to get a huge number of gems out. My special favourite, let's see if we can spot it again. We'll go in and have a look at the birds now. But yeah, I think it was this one, wasn't it? Oh, and this one. Was this one today's? No, it wasn't today's. We should dot this one up anyway. Come on, show them. There's something here. There we go. Come on. You can do it. You can do it. There we go. I'll zoom in. It's really being obstinate, isn't it? There we go. Nice bit of blue there. See that? Right. This one here, this had to be cut cross seam, so to speak. And hello to you, sir. Honestly, the Stratagems guy is here. Shh, come on, show him. There you go. See, just needed the name drop, and there it goes. All right, let's go have a look at the birds. Well, Stratagems, it seems that you just mentioned your name and that Opal's quaking terror. You must have done something right. Right. Hey, guys. Let me show you something. I changed the bedding on Pony because she needs it done regularly. But this is pigeons and their nest making skills. And yeah, they befoul it rather quickly as well. You poor thing. There you are. Right. Loki, have you all tuck it out?
Loki? We had Loki out today.
Yeah, I know. She's looking pretty tuck it out. Happy little bird. I think I'll give Max some attention. Yes, I know it is, isn't it?
What?
Rainer is an Austrian guy who knows a little bit about animals, and so he's saying it's a nice nest for a pigeon, and he's right. Terrible nest for anything else.
What's the nest? Oh, that's a great nest for a pigeon.
Oh yeah, it was great. The opal that I was dealing, they were all lightning ridge rocks.
Sorry, I continue.
And
Oh, baby.
do you want to come out, Max? Come on.
You gotta do it formally.
Formally, sorry. I extend the formal invitation.
I hereby declare Pontifex Maximus, the fourth, the fifth, and minor fall in the major lift.
It's not good enough, apparently.
Oh, hello, baby. Hello, baby. Hello,
Hang on for a second.
He's hissing at me. Is that better?
Oh, I see.
Yeah.
Sorry. Some guys just talking about opals. Yeah, they are a beautiful stone to work on. They're not very high on the more scale of hardness too. So if you're used to dealing with diamonds, like they're probably
They
like
crumble,
they're like water to you.
Yeah.
Yes, I have. Hang on, I'll show you. If you've been by much Cooper material, we'll go out here. I'll bring this in.
Not that Max is gonna escape, but Max is gonna escape. Whoa!
Broke it.
You okay?
Yeah, it's all good.
You never ate your lasagna.
It's all right, I know that. It's for afterwards. So, there you are. That's my Cooper material. Several kilos of it. Just closing the door because the birds are out. Well, they're not actually out at all. But this stuff, basically, no, there's a lightning ridger in there. Basically, the way that I operate these things is I take it over to the desk over there, or I go outside and use sunlight. Can't use sunlight at the moment. But, if you put the light behind you and just search for it, I may as well show you whilst we're here. Darling, can you just hold this camera because I don't want to.
Yeah, sorry, what's calling me?
All right, yeah, just hold that.
What was that?
I'm just going to move this over to the.
Okay, give me a second. My dad's asking me to film him.
That's all that was necessary. I can take it from here. So this is all potch material.
My phone's still buzzing in the floor.
So very cheap. But what I can do is I can just sit here and run through it. And if you are patient with the light, let's see if we can get one. That one. That one you can't. It's not particularly bright. So, like you know, this is a very terrible light at night to deal with, and I've been through this material quite a few times now. But basically, yeah, this is what I do. This is just a demo. I'm not expecting to find anything great. But yeah, I get this kind of material regularly, and I just sit there and I go through it. There's some. Nice little seam in that one. So there you go. Well, it's not revealing much tonight, which, you know, is expected. It's the way to find opal is to. There was one in there. No. The way to find opal is you've got to be very precise. Oh, far out! Everything's going on now. You've got to be fairly precise with your light. Make sure it's bouncing back at the right way, and also have it kind of semi-submerged. That helps. we could spend all night just looking for them. There's a little bit of colour in that one. The other thing I do is I let the sand come off them, and I also look for unusual colours. But that's my competing material. Let's go have a look at the bird. And yes, the birds have eaten opals from time to time. Not deliberately.
No, me.
Right, Max, are you still here? He ain't coming tonight.
He did get out.
Did he?
Yeah, and he went back in.
Scratchy poo?
He went out and he flapped at Loki for a bit, then he went back in.
Okay, well, are you having an old man nap, are you?
I love you, Brody, in your shitty nest. Hello. Do you want to come say hi? Also, we have Pony Big Violet.
Yes, we have a specially trained attack pigeon. Now, we do the quick substitution. Hang on, let me... splat. Whether she wants to or not. I think you've broken several birdie codes. Hey, Pate. Was that you? I want it.
Oh, look, okay. Hello.
All right. Well, that's the opals for tonight. I really had a lot of fun there. Hey, Pony.
Also, I am sorry, Dad.
It's all right. Let me finish this stuff.
Okay.
So, yep, we had a lot of fun. I did a lot of cutting of opal, and we found a new way to view the opal, a new way to slice it, which has given me a few different angles to work with, and I'll see it in the sunlight and see what it's doing. Yeah. It's all good. Okay, so I'm actually quite tired now. I think the only thing to say is, like and subscribe on the way out, I suppose. And thank you for joining me in this wonderful opal journey. Have a lovely day, evening, whatever it is over in your neck of the woods. Dr. Phil out.